Ha, you are first again, Cat Tiger. That was so weird. Yo, Darkness Under. Yo, from Tyrone. That's awesome. Yeah, I know he does reactions to my stuff. It's cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Is it better now? We had a problem before. It just kind of stopped. Oh no, it's frozen again. Oh no, it's not frozen again. Okay. Yeah, I was frozen. I guess it didn't say I had a problem on my side, which is weird. Is my camera blurry? No, it looks fine. Wait, what is that on my screen on my camera? It's like a big old smudge. Hmm. Jeff likes K-pop. What's up? Hey, Mr. Anderson, how's it going? So just so everyone's aware, my stream just crashed like 2 minutes ago. Um, it might do it again. I have zero idea why. Oh, you know what? It's been thunderstorming a lot, and I live on a mountain, and there's only one internet provider out here. It's fiber, which is nice, but sometimes it's sometimes it's a little rough. Sometimes it's a little rough. Thanks, Gregor Bush. Appreciate that. Wolf Wolf Harold Tom Holland, bro. Who would you like to play since you're in the MCU? I honestly really think Henry Cavill would be good. Somebody, I don't know how you'll tell me because you're in chat. Somehow, is it Henry Cavill or Henry Cavill? I feel like when I say it in videos, I say it one way and then I'll say it the other way, and no matter what everyone says, I'm saying it wrong. It's Cavill, right? Am I wrong? Nicker, Bobber. I think he is gonna show up in this episode. Jake, Chris is not doing She-Hulk because his sister's internet does not work anymore. He said they could barely watch Netflix. So they just bought a house, and I believe they move into it next week. So he might jump on for the finales and start it up again once they are in their house and they have internet and everything like that. So what am I looking at, Mr. Anderson? I don't know what link you sent me. It just took me to YouTube's homepage. That's all it did. Ezekiel, I think some people are only watching for Daredevil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on, I feel like J Die Jack. It's not. So I say I live on top of a mountain. It's not like I'm isolated and alone. Like it's a big neighborhood. Like there's thousands of homes up here. And there's like an outlet mall at the bottom of it, at the base of it. Adobe second headquarters is at the base of it as well. So it's like very populated. Like it's a very populated place. But I am high, and it's not like a ski mountain, right? It's a tiny little mountain. But yeah, yeah, I live on a mountain. It's not like I live in a cabin or anything like that, and I like have to hike through the snow to go anywhere. Uh, much love, Jake. Much love, Jake. Yeah, he should be back. Did anybody tell me how to pronounce it? Mr. Anderson, I don't know why that link's it's not taking me. Uh, oh wait, here we go. How does Cavill? That's how I've been saying it, and people still want to correct me. It's Wongin time. Wongers. Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate that. It's Cavill, not Cavill. That's what I was saying. Like, help me, but I know I can't. Like, the chat's not gonna. Like, is my voice low, guys? I saw one person say it. It's Wongin time. Seems fine uh on my phone on my YouTube app. Guys, I figured something out. I figured something out with the help of Greg or the Real Rejects. Check this out. Hold on. Look. I can see it now. Look, I did it. We did it. But now stop because copyright. Also, go back to English, not Korean. I am tired, so if we're talking about my voice being soft, that's gonna be why. I know you can't really see it, but I did change like my studio just a little bit. I like shifted everything, put some new things in, put some new Elgato stuff in. Of course, shout out to them. They always, uh, they're the reason this looks so good. And Elgato has this new stand that I'm using for my camera, and a lot of people have always been asking me like what the room looks like, and I can kind of do this now thanks to this new stand. Everyone wants to see Rocket. There's Rocket. And then more to the right. Well, the cable's restricting it, but there's more over there. If I had a better cable, I would, or a longer cable, because the cable is kind of restricting it right now. But, what is that? What is that? Oh, it's my keyboard? No, what is it? Oh, it's my mouse. Yeah, the camera's at a different angle because I just like it was really I can't explain it. Like my desk wasn't like lined up against a wall. It was like turned and now I pushed it up against the wall so I have some more room and so I could set up more like lights and stuff. So, I'm happy with how everything turned out. Let's just go here. This new stand is really great. I really like it. More rocket in the video. So, I'm going to get another camera that's just like a view of Rocket, and I'll put it like in the corner or something. Yeah. Diva, can we see hi or Scar by the end of the show? Team Grookey, hi, hello. I wouldn't plan on that. I wouldn't plan on that. I feel like you'll be let down. I don't think we'll see it. Have you heard that Halle Berry no longer wants to play superheroes? I mean, I didn't expect her to, show up as Storm again. I'm expecting a new Storm, so. Tom Holland, I actually was thinking to do a video on that soon about, I know I mentioned it in, did I mention it in today's video? About a soft reboot after Secret Wars? Today's video or yesterday's video. Yeah, I think it's a possibility. I actually do. Whereas before, like, I didn't think it. I didn't think they'd do it, and now I kind of feel like yeah, maybe they will do it. Maybe we will. I'm actually thinking like it might be a good idea, but it might not be a good idea. Like I like the idea of starting fresh, but I don't like the idea of erasing what we already have. So how much longer till the episode releases? 8 minutes. Jake, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll tell Chris you said hi. Even though he is on a cruise right now. So even if he did have internet, he would not be streaming tonight. Oh, okay. For my K-pop fans out there, Blackpink, a lot of people have been asking me to start like a K-pop channel just like the Cosmic Wonder where I do news and stuff and reactions and reviews. I've officially done that. I've been keeping it a secret till I posted a little bit of content on there, but now I have a little bit of content on there. So now I will give it to everybody. There you go. Anyone who likes, and I'll be talking about like music in general as well, not just K-pop. So if you like music, If you like K-pop, you can check that out. Put that link in there. I'll shove it in there a few more times. Like I said, I kept that quiet for a long time. Josh Wright, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm trying to work on getting better at content. So hey Daniel Quach, glad you love K-pop. And Marcus, looks like you already know. Appreciate that. Yeah, go ahead and check that link out. Uh, would you want Marvel to do live action or series of the Hulk and Agents of Smash? Probably a series. I'm I'm hesitant to give I'm hesitant to give some shows or to say I want some character stories to be shows because I think there's just cinema hits you differently, right? Like right now, this is great. I love the live shows and everything like that. But when you go to the theater and you sit down and you grab a drink and popcorn, and I get so much snacks when I go to the movies, like so much snacks. Like I really do. Like I get a soda, a large soda, a big popcorn. I always get like nachos or a hot dog or something, and then I get candy. Like I love the movies, like everything about the movies, not only like the actual movie itself, but like the experience as a whole. That's why 2020 really was like it was a hit for me. Like when some theaters closed, I was like, no, like I spent my childhood watching movies. So interesting story, real quick. My dad, for like a long time when I was young, he I don't know how to explain this, but basically he was, in this really, really big company where the owner is like one of my dad's best friends when he was alive. And I still talk to him, billionaire. Like his house is $50 million. It's a castle. It's insane. So he worked with him and they did credit card machines. Like they sold them like when you process them and stuff like that. So my dad sold those to like the largest theater chains like ever. So I went on the road with him a lot. And when he was doing business, I would sit in theaters and I would watch movies while he would work. Right, I just do them for free, and like sometimes he'd be working for a really long time. I'd see like three movies in like one day, and then the next day I'd do it again. Um, and then my dad would like watch movies with me too, and that's how like I kind of got into movies because I just watched a ton of movies since I was like 7 years old. And then at home, me and my dad we would watch movies a lot too. So yeah, yeah, Christian Sanders, you get it, you get it, you get it, you get it. Ah, Bongo VR. If you take the S out of Cosmic Wonder, it spells Comic Wonder. Uh, gotcha. Thanks for that comment, Bongo. Just so you guys know, like anybody asking for shout out, like I don't just do shout outs. Like if I read your comment, I will say your name, but I'm not gonna just be. And if you say something nice, or like but I'm like if you go, hey, give me a shout out, I will ignore it. Just so you guys know. Um, I do think Daredevil's going to be in this episode for everybody asking. Yes, I do. Can you do a countdown when you play the show? Yes, I do. I do that. Leon, I would like to both. I'd like a updated one with like new characters that aren't in the comic version, but also I would like it to kind of be the same because it's pretty awesome. What did I do to my hair, dude? I honestly don't know. Like it was so I meant to dye it blue, and I did dye it blue for KCON, and then I dyed it back brown, and then it just faded to gold, whatever this is. So, hey Warren, go frost your tips with your K-pop BS. Okay, I don't know anyone who still frosts their tips. That was very 90s. I feel like it was a 90s thing. I feel like it was a 90s thing. It's it Daredevil time. I really hope so. The episode's gonna drop in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's go. I I've heard a rumor that She-Hulk and Daredevil sleep with each other, and I'm very curious to see that. Like really, like I really am. I do believe Daredevil will be in this video or episode. I don't see why they would tease us with the helmet in the last episode. Like really. Is Doctor Doom going to be in the Fantastic Four movie? I don't know. That's a big question, you know. I'm making sure I got it up here. For those wondering, or for those who weren't here, I did kind of fix it to where I can randomly show parts. Randomly show parts now. I figured out how to get past it. You think I look like Pedro Pascal, Ryan? I am Spanish. You can't tell. But my mom, on my mom's side, part Mexican. So, La Lisa, Big Lum reacts. Love Lisa. Love her in Pink Venom and Shut Down. Those two videos that came out recently with their comeback is, yeah. And then in La Lisa in that one, and then in the Money performance video. Oof. Yep. Yeah, not much is known about the Fantastic Four movie right now. We just got the two writers. Um, but and we know the director, and that's about it. That's about all we know. Okay, let's see if it's out. Ah, oh, thank you, young Skywalker. I appreciate that. Just Jen. Jen is a bridesmaid in a friend's wedding. Stressful event compounded by uniquely She-Hulk issues. Okay. Cool. Okay, we ready? We're gonna start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I can either show a timer or I can show like the episode. And I think I'm gonna choose to show the episode. Like this. I need to put it a little lower because I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want the stream to get copyrighted. Hey, Christian Santos. Yeah. Oh, your dad's Mexican. Nice. Yeah. My grandparents are from Mexico on my mom's side. I know I look super white. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Leon. Hey, thanks for super chat. Also, sorry guys, I'm reading super chats. I'm not saying thank you for the super chats. Thank you so much to all the super chats. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate them all. Sorry. Okay, so we are in the opening Marvel intro here. I actually need to switch these screens. Hold on. Let me figure out how this works. I need this to be over here. I need my Streamlabs to be over here. The problem is my feed's over here, but I think okay, I'll do this. Hold on. I'll put this here, and then I'll put this here. There we go. And then on the other side, I'll do no, because then I can't show. I'll figure this out. Give me a second. I will figure this out. I'm working on it, I promise. There we go. Okay. Oh, I still can't do it that way. That doesn't make sense. Ah, balls. Okay, I'll just do it this way. A Shulky? That's funny. Okay, got it now. They're just talking. They're just talking. No, you're She-Hulk, which is why she asked you to be a bridesmaid. So She-Hulk would arrive at her wedding. It's obvious. Nikki's so funny. Fair, fair. That is how weddings always are. Yes. I have not seen All of Us Are Dead, Taran. I have not. I'm feeling this music though. She's here. Oh, she's stealing the thunder of the wedding. Oh, she pissed. She's taking all the attention. Oh, she wants her to be Jin, not Hulk. Oh, that's not the wedding. Huh, huh. She really is big. I thought Jin would be happy. That's funny. So she didn't want to show up as just Jin because yeah, I don't know about Daredevil in this episode now, y'all. Maybe they're trying to trick us by saying it's a self-contained episode. Oh, she's just Jin now. Who is Jonathan? Jonathan is literally the best, so who is he? Okay. Back. Mr. Immortal? Are they really throwing Mr. Immortal in there like this? Are they? I really hope this episode doesn't make a joke of a lot of characters. That's kind of something I'm worried about. Just so everyone can see, this is what he looks like. Where the heck? That's Mr. Immortal in the MCU now. Dang. So who is he married to? And you wear weird pajamas. Huh. I kind of die. So he he faked his death. He faked his death to get out of a marriage. Nikki is wow. Nikki is like he just jumped out the window to kill himself. Oh my gosh, he landed on the ground. Oh, he jumped out Mr. Immortal. Oh, he landed on a security car. Well, there you go. There's Mr. Immortal. So crazy they just randomly threw him in there like that. As you saw, I now have superpowers, which is nuts. Oh my gosh, this is such like a catty thing happening right now. But I'm a big shot lawyer. Oh no, are you dating anybody? No. Oh, it's okay. You'll find somebody. Oh, look who it is. Titania's here. Ooh, this is kind of funny. This is some really like he is they're really show like this is funny. This is like very catty and sneaky. And now I'm assuming a guy's about to pop up and say hi to her. Who's this guy? I like this guy already. Josh. Look, it's Josh, guys. Huh. Huh. Wait, I like that guy. Where did? Oh, oh, this guy's back. Was he married to all of these women and that guy? Oh my gosh. Wow. Good. What a guy, Mr. Immortal. Wow. Oh, Mr. Anderson calling in more. Akshay Kumar, thank you for subscribing. Intelligencia, the one for hateful man babies. His body regenerates. So he so this guy was married to all of these women and faked his death to get out of the marriage with all of them. Are you kidding me right now? If I live to be and I will. Don't touch me. You're gonna have to pay. Why are you smiling? It's fun. Wow. Okay, back at the wedding. What a horrible dress. Oh no, those dresses kind of suck. I'm sorry. I just I really think they're terrible. Video games are sports now. That's funny. Oh my gosh. They're just really, really screwing with her. This is really stupid. There, it's not gonna be that easy. Mm, Incredible Hulk. That's their cousin, right? Chad or whatever his name is. Nice. Oh, is she getting drunk and dancing now? Yep, she's getting drunk and doing a bunch of dancing. Oh, yep. Cash bar. No. Hey, what's up, Vishal? How's it going? Oh my gosh. And Nikki's like freaking. She is taking care of all the people that freaking Mr. Immortal screwed over. That's hilarious. Wow, that's funny. Ooh, Darkness Under the Wind. That's a good point. Maybe she might be kidnapped real quick. Oh my gosh. Interminable. Hey, Jericho, have a good one. This is a. So did they get money from all the people that? Is she talking to Bruce? Dang it! Nope. So is Josh gonna kidnap her? Is Josh gonna kidnap her? Josh and Son. Oh my gosh. What's up, Bryce? Dude, this guy's gonna kidnap her. He's gonna kidnap her. I'm trying to. This guy's gonna kidnap her. Great job lowering the law. Dude, I'm really, really strong. Hershey Hulk's hair does look better. Oh, dude, this guy's gonna kidnap her and would be so pissed because he seems like a genuinely good dude. But he's gonna turn out to be like a villain or some crap, and it's gonna be like every guy I like is a douchebag or a villain or something like that. Oh no! Why is Titania? Oh, and Titania just punched her in the face. Oof. All right, here it comes. I don't get over anything. Ooh. How do people not see her shoving her down right now? I don't think she can take it like that. She punched, missed, and fell on the ground. Interesting. Green up. Oh. Oh, is she not going to be able to do it? Oh, she is doing it. Nope, she can't do it. Give me a second. Does she kind of look like Titania has green in her eyes? Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. She's going to ruin the... She is like smashing that hard. We got a wedding fight. Oh. Ooh, Titania's actually putting up a good fight against her. Until that happened. Oh my gosh, to the electric slide. That's hilarious. Good, ruin her wedding. She sucked anyways. Should not have been her bridesmaid. Of course, everyone's taking pictures and oh my gosh, she slipped on ice and did she get knocked out unconscious? Nope. Oh no, that's not a good look. She chipped some teeth. My veneers. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and now her cousin's gonna be pissed. Ooh, what a... That's her wedding dress? What a horrible wedding dress. Oh, is she like super drunk? Oh, huge boobs. That was a horrible wedding dress. And we are not seeing Daredevil. Okay. Oh, she's married. I thought they were gonna get together. You have children. Oh, Mallory does not want people to know too much. Slutty She-Hulk. Okay, this is weird. This is Intelligencia. Wow. Because Intelligencia is like a criminal organization in comics. So does she work for Intelligencia? Is that what's happening here? She told her. I think Mallory might be a villain. She is a villain in the comics. Oh, she left her a voicemail. I'm very concerned that this Josh guy is gonna be working. He's something from Intelligencia. Oh, someone is macro blood level. Is this the next phase of the plan? Ready to go? Hulk King? Okay, here we go. We're fine. Oh, there's the broken thing. All right, we're finally getting something. Show us something. Oh, they've got something better to stab her with this time. Is there a post credit scene? Wait, what happened? No, there we go. No post credit scene. I'm 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 kind of starting to think why like I don't know what was the point of that episode. Kind of entertaining at some points. It was very short. Um, no no Daredevil, which I really thought it was going to be in this. So what? We have 3 episodes left. I am a scroll. I won't say your name because it'll get me. I think Daredevil's only in 1 episode. I think they confirmed he's only in 1 episode. They did introduce Mr. Immortal from the comics, but like he was like nothing, which is so weird. Yeah, I know, but I know there was a report that Daredevil would appear in 3 episodes, but I think Charlie Cox came out and said that he was only in one. Maybe he's trolling. Yeah, this like it had some cool parts to it, but I'm starting to, like there. I'm starting. I don't know. I'm just like, where's the? They keep teasing us with like a big connection, and I'm not getting it. Like, where's the villain? Like, it's clearly not Titania, right? There's clearly something bigger, but we're 6 episodes in, and we have zero idea. I mean, I need a villain. It's just like what is happening? Ah, it needs to end really strong. It needs to end really strong. I mean, they're saving Daredevil for the end. I know, um, and like I want to appreciate the episode for what it was, but it was kind of just there. It kind of just exists. You know what I mean? Like there's some good parts to it. Don't get me wrong. I laughed, but like I just keep questioning like why? Why did we just see that episode? You know what I mean? Um, I feel like it's not progressing in a good way. Like I feel like there's just like no progression this episode like whatsoever. And like I get the pun of like a wedding being inconvenient, so the wedding episode is inconvenient, just like a wedding would actually be. Um, huh? Yeah, I'm curious. They did. Jin did warn us, you know. So yeah. See, I'm with you, Harmon. Like I'm trying to think of like the episode. Like I'm trying to take it in for what it was, but to me it was kind of pointless. uh, Not gonna lie. There was a report that there will be some other Hulks in Captain America: New World Order. DJ Wavy D makes a good point. Daredevil's getting an 18 episode show, 16 episode show, 16, 18, can't remember. Um, we're gonna get a lot of Daredevil. Mr. Anderson, the show is far closer to a network primetime comedy about a hero than it is a Marvel Comics action adventure. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And that's what I mean by like I'm trying to take it in for what it is, right? And I think there's an issue here. Is I think it's meant to be that way, Mr. Anderson. I think it's meant to be. That's what I thought. 18 episodes. That's what I thought. It's meant to, they want it to be like a network primetime comedy show, but the fact of the matter is it's still a Marvel show with a Marvel character who is a big character in the comics. So there's like a fight here. I feel like I just need something more. I'm not even saying that like what we're seeing is like really bad. I just feel like I need something more. Like I'm not excited anymore to watch the show. Like I wasn't really excited about that episode. It was entertaining at some point parts. Uh, and I like She-Hulk, and I like Tatiana Maslany. I do. I really do. I'm rooting for the show. I am rooting for the show. I really am. Um, and I'm not like, yeah, it's disappointing. Daredevil wasn't in this episode, but I'm not like, you know, if I felt like if the episode was better, I wouldn't have been so disappointed. You know what I mean? But this was a very filler episode to me. That's what I'm disappointed in. I think that this episode was such a filler. Like let me go back through it real quick. I want to see something. So like it's literally like the wedding and then Mr. Immortal, which I'm really like I don't like that they just kind of like threw him in there, right? And then Intelligencia was like the thing, and like the whole story with Mr. Immortal was pointless. I don't think that'll pop up again. I literally think it was just this filler, right? It was kind of funny how Nikki was like helping, you know, all of his spouses get things because he's such a wimp essentially. Like but like relevance, like the only big thing that kind of happened was Intelligencia. Besides that, it was, you know, she beat up Titania in like a 20-second fight. She had to deal with some catty women. That's true. Jeff likes K-pop. We still have Daredevil, Frogman, and Emil at meditation retreat. Hopefully, the next 3 episodes are. Hopefully, they give us the filler right before the really good episodes, right? Josh does give bad vibes, Jocelyn. Like I like him, but you know, he's almost too good. right? Where it's like it freaks you out. It's just kind of like, okay, what's wrong with you, right? Like, what's your secret? You're too good. Hmm. I gotta say, I think like this. I definitely think this is my least favorite episode. I actually really enjoyed like the first four episodes. Um, I think what I'm missing is one like an actual like main antagonist of the show, right? Like or like a driving point of the show because there's not a lot of continuity. There's not a lot of stories that like continue. Like Mr. Anderson said, like if it's like a sitcom, I'm thinking of like The Big Bang Theory, right? This is a show that I love. There's always like a driving force. Like sometimes it's the relationship between like Leonard and Penny. Sometimes it's other thing. It's just like there's not like a clear like direction that it's going. It's just kind of existing. It's almost like Seinfeld. Like there's no story. It's just random every single episode. But it's not Seinfeld, So it's like I'm rooting for the show. I'm rooting for the show. I'm hoping the last three episodes are good. I think it started off, pretty strong. I think this. I think the first and the fourth episodes so far are my favorites. So yeah, JG. The show has no motivation or direction. There's no middle. I feel like we're still in the beginning. That's kind of how I feel. I Yeah. I mean, I want Mr. Anderson. I agree with you. I wanted She-Hulk to like be a Hulk, right? Like I wanted She-Hulk. I wanted the She-Hulk that I know from the comics. And I get part of it, right? Cuz in the comics she's funny, she sleeps around and stuff, she's loud, she gets kicked out of, the Avengers place and everything like that. I mean, that stuff we're kind of seeing, right? Um but I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's not taking us anywhere as of late. I really liked the first four episodes. Well, I liked one, two, and four. I can't remember if it was two or three that I didn't like. But yeah, I think the first and the fourth one were the best ones that we got so far. Unfortunately, who watched Andor? I really liked the first few episodes of Andor. I really, really did. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it because spoilers. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess I was kind of expecting. I'm not like super disappointed like Daredevil because this is She-Hulk's show, right? Like this is She-Hulk's show. So the fact that he didn't show up is disappointing, but it wouldn't like ruin the episode for me. What ruined the episode was the episode. Like I kind of feel like it was pointless, and I just didn't get much from it. Like just to be honest, right? I know I usually like a lot of Marvel stuff, but to me, it's just this didn't really deliver, and the last episode didn't for me either. And I'm just really I'm so weirded out about how they just threw Mr. Immortal in there. I'm just like so weirded out by that. I mean, it's not like he's a super huge, guy, but he led the what was the X-Men team? Oh, it was like a what was the X-Men team? Great Lakes X-Men team. So it's not like, you know what I mean? And like he's like a younger guy. Like I'm looking at, comic pictures for him. I mean, he's a young guy too. So it's really interesting that hmm hmm interesting. I'm kind of concerned. Uh I'm kind of concerned that they just threw him in like that as like a nonchalant character. It's the only way I can put that, or the best way I can put it, I guess. Yeah, I do kind of feel like it was I kind of think it was a waste of an episode. Yeah, I'm seeing some people say that now too. There you go. I don't know about a Red Hulk cameo. Isn't is his name Lucas? The guy from Baywatch that she went on a date with and then saw at the firm. I think he's supposed to be the bad guy. I really do think that I do, Muhammad. I think they wasted Mr. Immortal. I'm very shocked with what they decided to do. I'm not even disappointed. I like the fact that Daredevil wasn't in this episode does not affect how I feel about the episode. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not like I hate this episode because Daredevil wasn't in it. I don't know. The episode didn't do anything for me. I want smashing. I want She-Hulk. I want She-Hulk. I get this episode like a downfall. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Well, and that's what I was saying, Mr. Anderson. Like, I totally get it. Like, I totally get that this demographic for this isn't necessarily tailored towards me. It's tailored, I think towards women. Like, I totally get that, right? But you're right. They're trying to like I said, it's still a Marvel show. It's still a Marvel show. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still a Marvel show. And I just think writing so well is not doing so well because like I thought some of the writing for Miss Marvel was bad. Like I did. I and I see a little bit of that now. I thought the first 4 episodes of this were good. I do want her to do more Hulk smashing. Tom, I agree. I'm waiting. I'm willing to see. I hope the show ends well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Armin. I'm hoping Frogman isn't just a throwaway. I really hope. And they're really short, which you know what I mean. Like they're really short episodes. Talio. I'm waiting to see how it ends. Uh, do people do when we talk about like rating shows, like if we like them or not? Do we include What If? I really didn't like What If. Actually, perfect example. I think I've made it pretty clear that I really didn't like What If. I felt like I was watching What If this episode. That's how I felt. I was just kind of like, meh. But I like She-Hulk and Tatiana Maslany, so this is I'm conflicted because I'm really rooting for her. I'm really rooting for the character. I'm really rooting for the show. I am. You know what I mean? This doesn't like put me out of the show. Um, Disappointed that it wasn't better. Like the story wasn't better. That's all. So who do we think is the? Let me look up something real fast. Oh, I'm tired. It's coming in. Oh. Mhm. You know what's interesting is um there's a connection between Intelligencia and Doctor Doom. I think he like betrays like Intelligencia. Who is let me see something. Who is the leader of Intelligencia? Do we know that? Oh, Modoc. And he's coming in Quantumania. Okay. Yeah, I think we need yeah, I'm with you, Colin. Like I said, like the writing for me has been a little subpar recently. Yeah. Did y'all hear the rumor that Ryan Gosling might play Doctor Doom? How do we feel about that? It is very random, Sidhan. Yeah, and that's like I said, it's almost like Seinfeld, but it's not Seinfeld, right? Because nothing will ever be Seinfeld. It's like there's no rhyme or reason to some episodes. Jeff likes K-pop. LA is not too far from San Francisco. No. Did you say something else that I missed here? I'm not sure what you're kind of talking about. I think Gosling would be awesome too. You know, I really do think Ryan Gosling as Doctor Doom would be crazy cool. I do know that he's talked with Marvel Studios, but Marvel Studios talks to a lot of people about a lot of different roles until they find that perfect role for them, right? That's the deal, which is really cool. And sometimes they might not ever find that role. Comics Exposed. I'm agreeing with you. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, this to me this is the worst episode, and I'm really disappointed that it was at the caliber that it was. Yeah. You heard Nicolaj Coster Waldo is playing Doctor Doom. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, yeah. I just looked it up. Got to 11. Uh, I couldn't remember who the leader or who the actual leader of Intelligencia was. But yeah, I saw Modoc and the leader. There is a connection to Doctor Doom there. I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, that that he betrays them in some type of way. Did the web Danny Bello, thanks to super chat. I was actually gonna look that up right now. Hold on, because it says Hulk King. Is the next phase of the plan ready to go, Hulk King? I can't screenshot and zoom in on this, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was the leader. I wouldn't at this point in time. So look at this is like footage of them. I'm looking at it right here. Oh, let me do this. I can do this now. I can do this now. I figured it out. Um, this is like footage of them right here of Jin and yeah, this is footage of them at the table. So they've got cameras like everywhere. Trying to see if I can like find any Easter eggs or something. I just see macro blood count. I'm never gonna be able to read what's on that paper. What does that say? What does that say? Go back. Ah, dang it, too far back. What's it say on the microscope? Anti mold? Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm not a scientist. It's a big old freaking needle. I mean, yeah. Let's go through. Intelligencia, we are the web. Use this form, create a new post. Hold on, let me get rid of these subtitles so I can see more of the screen. I all it says is cancel She-Hulk. She-Hulk should be canceled. She discriminates against anyone who doesn't share her pathetic, man-hating world. Why is it so dark? I can barely read it. Oh, no, go back! Okay, hold on. She-Hulk sucks. That's funny. Bigfoot, Bitcoin, USA, exercise, protein, UFOs. Yes, that's what all of us men care about. Of course. I actually do care about UFOs. So joke's on y'all. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, everything that I just freaking read, pretty much. So I squinted and did a lot of that for nothing. All right, what do we have here? Hashtag or slash cars is that guy's username? Slash heroes is that guy's username? This is really generic. Someone shoot She-Hulk. Wow, that's what are the Hulk? When you a Hulk, but you still dumb. Wants equality, still wants you to pay for dinner. Wears yoga pants, mad when you look, guilty of dressing like a man. That's some hate right there. How do we swat She-Hulk? 8 reasons She-Hulk needs to die. That's a lot. It's pretty dark. How do we kill She-Hulk? Does anyone know how we can kill her? It's time to do something. All ideas and discussions welcome. Jeez. 284 comments. Wait. It just said something else. Hold on. No, hold on. She-Hulk isn't even that strong. If She-Hulk and the real Hulk got into a fight, the Hulk would totally kick her butt. No questions asked. I don't know what I'd even do if I saw them fighting, though. LOL, I might have to get in the ring with them and beat up She-Hulk. She's not even strong. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Intelligencia is just an edgy Reddit. That's pretty funny, Spider-Man. I think Mallory might be kind of bad. She is bad in the comics. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Mm. There's nothing I can really make out here. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that Mallory is bad. Definitely think Mallory is bad. Oh, what did I just do? Uh-oh. Am I still alive? I hit something on Streamlabs. I didn't do it. Except I obviously did it. It's not Daredevil in time. You're right about that, Ritwick. And what is up? Another member in the chat. Oh, Renslayer? Lewis, is that who you're talking about? Renslayer? I liked Renslayer. I'm excited to see her return. Yeah. I mean, this show is going to lead to itself being destroyed. Uh, Divey, Cabral. That's a good question. I wonder if the needle is like made out of vibranium or something like that. Luke de Bruyne. I see your comment, Mr. Anderson, but I don't see Luke's. Let's find it. I'm not finding it. Now I see it. Uh, Daredevil clip this show's last post credit scene. Talo, no. Thank you for that super chat, but no, nothing of Daredevil. Nothing of Daredevil. Val and Kingpin could be behind this, but what is this? Is his name Lucas? Hold on. She-Hulk cast. Todd, that's his name. Todd. I think it's Todd that's gonna be the bad guy, right? Here, let me pull it up on the screen. It's the Baywatch guy. This guy. He's gonna be the bad guy, I believe. Whoops. Baywatch guy. I think, yeah. I don't know who Hulk King is. Hulk King is. That's not like to my knowledge, that's not a comic book character. I mean, we've had Hulk be a king before, but that like in the Planet Hulk, World War Hulk storyline, you know. Yeah. Luke de Bruyne. I've said my thoughts about this a lot. I liked it in the beginning. This episode was bad, and I hope it gets better. You know. So right now I'm thinking this guy. I don't know who he could be. I don't know what villain he could be because we obviously, yeah, this is the Baywatch guy. We obviously know that he's not the leader because we already know who's going to be the leader. Maybe he works for the leader. You know, at first I thought it could be Kingpin needing the Hulk serum to restore his eye because Echo shot him in the eye. Um, I, I'm kind of veering away from that. There was, of course, always and there still, of course, is the possibility that it could be Valentina de Allegro Fontaine, or Valentina Allegro de Fontaine. And, if she was working for Thunderbolt Ross, we know Thunderbolt Ross, Hulk serum, we know all the connections there. That could be something. Um, I mean, it just makes sense to be the leader, and it's probably Todd working for the leader. Remember, he called her a specimen and all this stuff, and then he showed up again randomly. We know Todd's not done because he showed up in the last episode, not the one we just watched, episode 5. Remember, he showed up at the firm. That doesn't just happen, right? That was very intentional. So Todd is something. I don't think is a hero. Um, and he mentioned vibranium before, so that needle could be made out of vibranium to stab She-Hulk and get her blood for the leader. And then the leader employed this guy and the wrecking crew. He might have been one of those people trying to. No, we saw the people, but he could be the boss, and then the leader could be his boss. So, yeah. You think Kingpin's over? You think Kingpin's over the wrecking crew? Maybe. Maybe those guys were kind of stupid. Like Well, oh gosh, what were the guys called? The Bros? Rent a Bro, Move a Bro. What were they called in Hawkeye? I don't remember their name. Yeah, so Mallory, like Mallory's not like a big villain in the comics. She's just like, I think she's more of a workplace rival. I'll have to like read up on it again. She leads something against her, but I know they make up eventually. So she's not like a big villain. I don't think Mallory's like a super huge villain. Tracksuit Mafia. Trust a bro. That's what it was. Salas, thank you. Rent a bro. Trust a bro. There we go. There we go. There we go. I mean, I knew they were the Tracksuit Mafia, but there was the fake name, like Trust the Bro Moving Company, something like that. Yeah. I believe there's 9 episodes. There was supposed to be 10, but they cut one. I think there might be 10, but I think it's 9. I mean, they could just recast William Hurt. You know, it is sad that he died in real life, but I mean, they can recast. They can CGI. You know. Yeah, the Tracksuit Mafia was great. I thought that was it was great and it was fun. The question is who is behind Intelligencia? Who is behind Intelligencia? Hmm. Look, if you liked the episode, I'm happy for you. I really am. If you didn't, I relate. I didn't personally like this episode, but I would never tell anybody they're wrong for liking this episode. I'm actually happy for the people who liked this episode. Ritwick, Dr. Michael Morbius. Yeah. You know what? I there's a lot of possibilities who it could be right now. Like MODOK is gonna be in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I'm getting really tired if I have to remember the name of Ant-Man 3 and it takes a little while. MODOK's gonna be in Quantumania. There's a connection there. He's in charge of Intelligencia in the comics. But the leader has a lot of connections as well because he's coming back in Captain America: New World Order, and and Todd, our Baywatch bruh, he's maybe we can still have like MODOK and the leader working together. They make Intelligencia. Todd runs Intelligencia for them. He employed the wrecking crew. There's a lot of layers. um, I don't think it's Kingpin. But at the same time, Daredevil's gonna come in. Why would Daredevil come in? I mean, I guess because the whole lawyer thing, Matt Murdock. I mean, that makes sense. There's a lot of things. I think, yeah. Richie Stacks. It's Vanessa Kingpin's wife. Who's Vanessa? Like in what? Like what do you like? I didn't. She's not in the show, is she? Am I missing a comment here? I'm not seeing it. I'm looking for the comment. I'll find it. Yeah. Okay, you guys keep talking about Vanessa, but like, where was she in the show? That's my question. Was the bride Vanessa? I have to agree. I don't even feel like this is a lawyer show. Guys, I know who Vanessa is, but who was she in the episode? Is was she the bride? That's my question. I don't remember. No, her name was Lulu. Where are you guys getting Vanessa from? I'm so confused. Was Vanessa in the show? Why do we keep mentioning Vanessa? Someone explain. America explain. Todd's not Frogman. We know who Frogman is. We know who Frogman is. Oh, thank you, Mr. Anderson. Everyone kept saying Vanessa. I'm like, dude, I know who Vanessa is. Where was she in the show? Okay. Disregard. Sorry, that's my bad. I'm tired. It's very late. I don't. Todd's not Frogman. We know the actor who plays Frogman. I actually met him at the launch event. Oh, I'm tired. I met the guy. Um, yeah. Look, I don't care that Daredevil wasn't in this episode. I do think it's kind of jacked that they teased us last episode, but didn't put him in this episode. Um, kind of jacked up, but that's not why I didn't like the episode. Uh, I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't like the episode. Mm-hmm. Let me look this up. Da, da, da. Ah. Mm. I don't know of anyone to be Mr. Immortal's son, Barton Bags. Um, Not to my knowledge from the comics. Aros Ramos, what are my thoughts on Andor? Really liked I've seen 4 episodes and I really liked them. I really did. I enjoy that so far. I enjoy Andor so far. I did think this episode was kind of nothing. Yep. Yep. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed Andor. Ta! That's funny. People are complaining about Daredevil, but you guys remember what Kevin Feige did with Ralph Boner Troll. So this is good in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even like I think it's kind of funny and messed up at the same time that they teased Daredevil last episode and didn't put him in this episode. Um, but that's not what made me not like this episode. It was just a bad episode to me. Yeah. No, I have not seen Better Call Saul. Nope, not even one episode. uh, yeah, it's just the writing of this episode and the last episode to me were off, not very good to me. And writing and direction are major parts of if a show is good, if a movie's good. Look, if you like the episode, great. I didn't personally like it. Um, Ritwick, that's a great way to put it. This was just an episode. Yeah, I mean, really. Uh, I mean, there were some funny parts. There were some entertaining parts. I'm not like, wow, I hate this episode so much. I just didn't get much from it. And the reason I didn't get much from it is because it still has yet to progress. This whatever She-Hulk is, whatever it's supposed to be, it's not progressing, right? It's we're done with the sixth episode. We don't have a villain in a 9 episode series. This was kind of my issue with Miss Marvel towards the end. Like the writing got a little sloppy to me. Yeah, I mean, but there were some interesting parts. Like I'm so weirded out that they just threw in Mr. Immortal like that. I'm just so weirded out. I really am. It threw me off. It threw me off. Like and I feel like they just threw him away. Like they just threw uh, the leader of the Great Lakes Avengers away. You know, like oh, I loved Moon Knight too, Mr. Anderson. Loved Moon Knight. I loved like everything about Moon Knight. But yeah, like to me, it was just like like what I saw was fine. I didn't hate anything about it. I just like we just ended the sixth episode, and we're still like, where's this going? What's the point, right? And not like in a good way. Like not like they've been like we've been wondering this whole entire time because of certain events. It's just kind of like nothing has happened, and still nothing has happened. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. I have hopes for the show. Like I've been saying, I like Tatiana Maslany. I like the character She Hulk a lot. Um, I hope it ends well. Yeah, Ritwick. That's kind of how I feel right now. It's like they're not going to introduce like the big villain until the end, and then it's like going to be rushed, and I'm just like, oh, especially because these are 30-minute episodes. I don't even think this is like a lawyer show though. Some people are saying like, it's a lawyer show. We haven't seen that much. Like if you watch a normal like law show, like okay, I just watched Extraordinary Attorney Woo. It's a K drama about an autistic lawyer. They like dive into law and like they talk like it's all about trials and stuff, and a lot of trial law shows are like that. This isn't like that. Maybe the last episode kind of did it, but yeah. I know it's meant to be like a sitcom, but I kind of mentioned this before where it's like there still are a lot of driving forces in sitcoms. I used Big Bang Theory as an example, and like say Friends. Like there's always like something driving a certain story. Whereas like it's typically relationships like Leonard and Penny, right? And then you have like Howard and Bernie, and there's just always something, right? Friends, it's like Ross and Rachel, Monica and Chandler. Like there's always something that's like you're moving forward, you're progressing. Like I don't feel that with She-Hulk. Hmm. Yeah, I don't feel like it's a lawyer show. But anyways, all right, guys, it's time to wrap up because I have work to do and I have sleep to get, and I'm holding out for the last few episodes. I hope it ends well. I still think it's redeemable. Like I said, I felt like it started off really well, but I think the last two episodes were the were no, yes, maybe. I don't know. I think I didn't like episode 3 or something like that. Um, but this episode was the worst by far. And I feel like we haven't gone anywhere. So hopefully, um, I hope it ends strong, very strongly. Um, as I told you guys before, if you like music and you like K-pop, I started a channel. I will put that in the chat. Mr. Anderson has a channel as well. You can follow him. He will put that in the chat. And if you're not subbed and you want to subscribe to my channel to talk about Marvel content, let's do that. I see a few comments here, but I feel like I missed a few comments to actually comment. But hey, who knows where the story is gonna go? Perhaps it's amazing, right? This was the worst episode for me, but it doesn't deter me from having hope for the show. I like the beginning, and I like She-Hulk. I hope they do her justice. Like, She-Hulk really is a good character. Like, really, like, from the comics, great character and funny character. The comedy is kind of a miss for me in this show. Like, I laugh sometimes, but some of the comedy isn't really there for me. But hey, I'm not the demographic. So if you liked this episode, good. I'm glad. I would never take that away from you. I would, never let my opinion. I hope my opinion wouldn't make you change your opinion. So I'm happy for everyone who's enjoying this episode, and I hope this series. I've enjoyed the series. I just thought this episode was a little weak. So thank you to everybody for coming out. Thank you to Mr. Anderson, of course, for being the best mod out there, getting the job done. Be sure to subscribe to his channel for his content. I'll plug my K-pop channel one more time. And yeah, look out for some videos tomorrow. I have an extremely stressful and busy day tomorrow. I don't even know if I'll upload a video, but I will try. I'll try to get the She-Hulk video out there, if not another video out there. I got a lot of other ones up in my repertoire. So we'll see. I'm waiting to see how this plays out. I saw some people asking about K-pop. It's not just gonna be K-pop. I'm gonna do normal music as well. Just a lot of K-pop stuff's been happening lately. But yeah. Anyways, sorry, Rocket. Sorry, go to sleep. Stay asleep. We'll be back next week. For episode 7. Maybe Daredevil, maybe Frogman. I definitely thought this was gonna be the Daredevil episode, but hey, that's Marvel's fault. They teased Daredevil the last episode, so we'll see. I feel like there is something big that could happen at the end that they're just for some reason waiting for. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but we'll see. But all right, I will catch you all next week. Thank you to everybody for showing up for this live stream. Really appreciate it. Thanks for all the super chats, the regular chats, and of course the people who are just watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we will catch you all next week. Love you all in every universe.